And I just feel like if that was me in that position, I would not have taken him back at all for getting me arrested. I don't care. This man is the blueprint. Hey everyone, it's Rayleigh and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be only reading red books. So I did this video a couple of months ago where I only read blue books because I noticed that on my TBR there had been quite a few blue books. So I was only going to be reading blue books for a week, and so in this video I'm only going to be reading red books. So I noticed that I had a couple of books on my TBR that were red this month, so I just decided to make a whole video out of that and continue, I guess, my rainbow series, I guess, if you will, even though I'm definitely not doing the book in like rainbow order. I'm just kind of doing random colors as they come. So for this video I'm going to be reading red books. So I do have 3 books that I'm planning on reading in this video, and I'm going to talk about them as I go instead of just saying them all now because I don't know what order I want to read them in. But the first book that I'm going to be reading for this video I do know for a fact, and that is Steel King by Devney Perry. And I know this book does have a little bit of orange on it, but it is like for the most part red, and when I put it on my like rainbow shelf, once I finish it will be going in like the red section because it is more red than orange. And I know this might be cheating a little bit to some people, but I think it's red, so it's going in this video. So I'm going to be reading this book first. So I'm getting ready to start this today. I have not had a very productive day today, so I really want to get some reading in because I've basically just had like a TikTok day where I've just literally like laid around and scrolled out on TikTok all day, and I want to actually do some reading. So I'm starting this video today. So this is a book that I'm going to be starting with. This book is by Devney Perry, and it is a small town romance that follows a motorcycle club. And I know that I'm going to fly through this. I usually always fly through Devney Perry's book, and they're just so easy to read, so quick to digest, and I'm super excited to read this. So like I said about 85 million times now, this is the book that I'm going to be reading right now. So yeah, let's get to reading. I'm about to eat some dinner. I have some pizza rolls, so I'm going to eat some of those really quickly, and then we're going to do some reading. Hello, so it is the next day, and I have like filmed no like b-roll or clips or anything of me reading, but I did want to come on here and update that I finished the first book for this video, Steel King, and I've decided to give it 3.5 stars. So I started this book last night and literally read half of it. I stayed up until midnight reading it. I made it to the halfway mark, and something about Devney Perry is just that her books are so easy to consume that literally once I started it, next thing I knew it was midnight and I was halfway through it. And that's just something that I love about Devney Perry, is just how like lost I can get into her stories. And this one was so interesting. It was good, but I definitely have read better from Devney Perry, but I am still invested in this, and I do plan on continuing with the series because I just need to know what is going to happen in the rest of the series, and I'm just so invested. But I did have a good time reading this. Like I said, I'm giving it 3.5 stars. I do have to say, you know how you see those TikToks where it's like a scene from a book, and I feel like if I'd seen the scene on TikTok, I probably would have picked this book up for it. But basically, and this is not a spoiler, but he gets her arrested at one point, and I feel like if I would have seen that scene of him getting her arrested on TikTok, I would have been like, okay, I need to read that. But then reading it, it was still really good, but it took me by surprise, so I wasn't expecting it. And I just feel like if that was me in that position, I would not have taken him back at all for getting me arrested. I don't care. Like, I would not have taken him back. But overall, I really enjoyed this, and we'll be continuing on with the series. So now that I am finished with that book, I'm going to be moving on to the next one. I'm still very much in a romance mood, so I am going to be reading Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. And this again is another red book that I'm going to be reading for this video, since I'm only reading red books in this video. I'm going to read this one and then probably one more after this, and I'm still very much in a romance mood, so I think I'm going to pick this up tonight. I have been watching some of The Voice for a little bit, like on Peacock, so I will probably pick this up soon, but I am super excited to get to this. I have been really excited to read this, so I'm getting ready to start this tonight, and I'm going to try and do better about the b-roll because clearly I said I entered the video and thought that I was going to start it, and now here I am saying that I finished this book. Didn't even show you guys that I read it. I just read it, but I'm going to try and take more b-roll of me reading from here on out. But yes, so that's going to be it for my update right now, and I will update you guys again later. mobile order for for Bailey. Hello. So sorry, I know this lighting is kind of weird with me being like, focus. Okay, I know the lighting is kind of weird with me being like that lit and everything, but I'm sitting currently at my kitchen counter because I am cooking some lunch right now. And as you guys saw, I just went and got a coffee, and so I am gonna sit here and read while my food is cooking because it is lunchtime. It's like 11:30, and so I don't really have any plans today other than to read. So I'm going to be reading Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. So I said that I was intending on starting this last night, and I actually never picked it up, so I haven't actually started it yet. So I'm gonna start it right now. I am going to sit here while my lunch cooks, and I'm gonna drink my coffee and read some, and yeah, and then I'm gonna eat lunch and then probably read. So yeah, that's what we're getting ready to do. That coffee line was absolutely insane. Like, I sat there for like, after I told them my order, because I did a mobile order, and this is my first time doing like a mobile order and picking up through the drive-thru, and I was like, okay, if I do a mobile order, pick it up through the drive-thru, that's gonna be pretty quick. So once I got to the speaker and told them that I had a mobile order, I sat in the line for 7 minutes, which was just so crazy. I was like, what is going on? Why are they so slow today? But I don't know, they could have been like super busy inside. I don't know. There was like a market type thing going on as well in the area, so they could have been busy from that. I don't know, but I got my coffee. It's okay. I got an old order that I used to get a long time ago, and I feel like they didn't do it right. I don't know, but it's okay. It's just a venti iced coffee with 4 pumps of white mocha and vanilla sweet cream cold foam, and I don't know, it just doesn't taste like it used to taste. I don't know when I used to get it like a year ago, but whatever, that's beside the point. But now I'm going to do some reading, so let's get into it. So I've been sitting here and I've been reading, and I just got to the end of chapter 4, so I'm on page 38. This man is the blueprint. Literally, he has known this woman for 24 hours maybe, and is willing to get tested to see if he is a match for her brother so he can get a kidney transplant. Like, are you joking? Are you joking? He literally was like, yeah, I'll get tested to see if I'm a match because her brother needs a kidney, and he doesn't even know her. Like I just can't. I can't. Sending Jacob Stan already, and 38 pages in, and yeah, I'm a Jacob Stan. Just finished Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, and I think I'm gonna end up giving this 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed this. As you guys know, I started it earlier today, so I just pretty much read it in one sitting. I mean, it has taken me like obviously a few hours to read it. I've been reading for most of the day, but I really enjoyed this, and I loved Jacob. Like, he's just like the sweetest human being ever, and I just like really loved him, and I really enjoyed the story overall. The ending, like the third act conflict, threw me for a bit of a loop. I wasn't expecting that, but overall I really enjoyed this, and I would highly recommend this. I would definitely check for content warnings as well, but yeah, overall really enjoyed this. So now that I'm finished with this, I'm going to be moving on to my third and final book for this video, which is going to be Vow of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, and I will not be starting that tonight, but I will be starting that soon and reading that book for this video as well, and that'll be my third and final read book that I'm reading in this video. So, but I wanted to hop on here and let you guys know that I'd finished this, and I will update again once I start Vow of Thieves. I'm not sure when I'm going to be starting that yet, but obviously I'll keep you guys updated. Hello, so I have finally come on here to update that I finished the final read book that I'm going to be reading for this video, and that was Vow of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, and I decided to give this book 4 stars. I started this book a few days ago, and I feel like this one drew me in a lot more than Dance of Thieves did. I don't feel like this one dragged as much as Dance of Thieves did, and I feel like I just overall liked this one a little bit better, and mainly that's really it, because I can't really go into much about this book without spoiling it, because it is obviously the second book in a duology, but I do feel like it ended the duology very well, and I think I would recommend this book series to someone who is looking for a like young adult fantasy romance. So if you are looking for that, then I would recommend this series to you. For this video, I would say that I had a pretty successful time with me reading 3 read books. So obviously, as a recap, I read Steel King by Devney Perry, gave that 3.5 stars. I really enjoyed that and cannot wait to pick up the second one. I also read Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez and gave that 4.5 stars. Really loved that book. And then Vow of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, which I also gave 4 stars. So overall, I would say that this video was pretty successful with me reading only read book. And if you guys like this video, comment down below what color I should do next as far as like this series that I'm doing, where I'm reading like a certain color of books for a week or however long it is. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. I will have all of my social medias linked down in the description, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.